Hey, here's my Yooperlites all finished up here. Took a little while to get this far, but I'll go through some of these. These are like a star pattern or a snowflake pattern. Really like these things, they're cool. The orange stuff in here is called Yooperlite. I found most of these in Lake Superior, but actually found some around here too, landscape piles, but they must get their rocks from either the Mississippi River maybe, or it could be Lake Superior. You know, those glaciers carried them all over the place. These originally came from Canada, I guess, what I hear. But the stuff that glows is sodalite. The rest of it's cyanide or something like that. They're cool. Some of them got real tight patterns. It looks almost like an orange rock. Hardly any of the cyanide showing, pretty much all sodalite. They're all pretty cool. That's a snowflake pattern. I tried doing this video a while back and it was too long. My computer isn't all that good, I guess. My internet isn't all that good, but got a whole big vase full of these things. Been collecting these for a while now. About a year, a little over a year probably. I'm trying to find them. Let's go by handfuls now. Keep this video a little shorter. But some, like this one right here, doesn't have a real lot, but it's a Yooperlite. Yeah, you know, they got variances in them. Some of these were really big, I had to cut them. Like this one right here, I definitely cut. That one I also cut. More rounded, but it's cut. But they're all polished, you know, they all got a good shine to them. I don't even see it shining back at all. Yeah, some of these are pretty darn big. That one I definitely cut through sometime. That's a pretty light one. Some of them look kind of like there's quartz in them, but supposedly isn't much quartz in them. They kind of look like granite. Here's a super good one of my favorite ones. That one just loaded with sodalite. I mean, I saw that one on the beach, I couldn't believe it. Really got a good shine on that one too. They all do though. Yeah, see, some are real black. Like this one's got all kinds of little streaks in it. Smaller specks of orange, but neat anyways. It's hard to believe I found this many of them, but I've been kind of going after them too. It's fun to do. I suggest anybody ever get up in this neck of the woods, hit the Great Lakes. Lake Michigan's got them too. That's another good snowflake pattern. Nobody even knew about these things for the longest time. Here's not a real good one, but it's still, it's a Yooper though. Little specks in it. I pick them all up. Here's this one right here is one of the first ones I ever got. My daughter bought this one for me. It's a spear. It came with a stand, but I threw it in there because it's still a Yooperlite. That one doesn't have a real lot either, but this one does. Another snowflake pattern. Keep this around the 10-minute mark. That's about all I can have without having problems. Another snowflake pattern. Kind of looks like a little triangle. That side doesn't have a lot, but you cut these things and the pattern goes all the way through them. They're kind of neat. Say a box of fire. Yeah, that one doesn't have a lot. Won't bore you with that one. That one either. Got a couple little tiny slabs I cut. Real thin, but just experimenting with them. Here's another thin one. Doesn't really matter how you cut them. I think they're all pretty cool. That one doesn't have a real lot, but the other couple do. A couple real little ones here too. Pockets full of fire. They're just handsfuls of fire. That one right there is pretty neat. Like I say, it's a blast finding these things. That one's a big one that doesn't have a lot in it either, but you still pick them up. There's real little ones that you find in the beach all the time too. Those all sift to the bottom. So they get to the bottom. There's one in here that is Yooperlite. It's kind of a clearish one. See that one right there? Believe me, it does light up orange, so that's true Yooperlite without the dark cyanide in it. That one's pretty cool, that little one right there. They're all neat. There's another big one that's pretty good. You see the shine on them. There's a baby one and a medium sized one. They're neat. There's a few more. Hey, here's another handful. See how some of that's got the little baby cyanide in there. There's awful little ones there too. Another big one here. A little bit of snowflake pattern in it. Pretty neat. Almost done here. Here's another globe that the daughter got me. These globes are really cool. That one's got a lot of Yooperlite. But it's not as bright as some of them. So there's variances on how bright these things are. Okay, there's a few more. I'll just pan off some of these here. Oops. Dropping them all over the place. The room's dark. Pick them up a little bit here. The light's getting warm. I'll pan over to the big pile here. There's a few more in the bottom of the jar I didn't get to, but that's gonna keep it short now. Thanks for watching.